Okay, so it's recording now.
Okay,
Yes,
good
yeah.
stuff. Good stuff.
Right, so how do we introduce it? I'd never introduced Black Dog.
Well, they've obviously just introduced us on there, so it's going to be a bit useless of us going, "Hello, this is Darren and Elton," which I've just done.
There we go.
There you
Sorted.
go. Yeah.
So we're outside the Cineworld.
Yep,
in the dome.
Screen 7 in the dome. One to the dome. Hopefully it won't feel like we've had one to the dome by the end of this.
Going in to see Alien Covenant.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to this?
I think so. I'm hoping we're going to walk in there and it's, thinking about what everybody said about it so far,
Yeah.
maybe we're going to walk in and it's not going to be as bad as everybody makes out.
Yeah, I've been pretty low on it. I've been looking forward to it up until a couple of weeks ago. And now my brain is, no, it's going to be utter pile of dead puppies. And nobody wants to see a
Nobody
pile
wants to see a pile of dead puppies.
No.
That's wrong.
No, thank you. So I'm worried about it. I really am. What did I say earlier on? It's like going to do a big shit.
Yes.
You're looking forward to the relievement of getting it done, but the job of actually doing it.
Yeah, there's going to be pain, and there could be blood on the paper.
Bit of blood.
When you wipe.
Which could be, oh my god, I'm going to die, or no, I've just split myself, it's fine. I'll be alright.
I've just split myself. Jesus Christ, how big a shit are you doing?
Sometimes you have to lift yourself up a little bit.
So we're talking about bowel movements now.
Yes.
That could be quite appropriate for what we're about to see. So there you go.
Right. Have you got any expectations for this? Because I'm hoping certain things will happen there. I'm hoping certain laws won't be broken in it. I think it's going to look gorgeous.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to look fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't know.
Do you really give a shit?
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, fair enough.
Depends on how bad it is. Apparently it's better than Prometheus.
Yeah.
But then that's like saying this ham sandwich tastes better than this cyanide sandwich I've got over here.
Right, okay.
It's you're not really starting at a level pegging there. You're starting pretty low there. So anything above it, anything can get better than that.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
See, Prometheus for me, once again, was gorgeous to look at.
Yes.
Was dumb in its execution.
Yes.
But there were some nice things in it.
No, there were some very good things in it. I like the little the probot things that they chucked out, the little balls that went off and scanned the ship and did the holographic thing. I like that.
The Terrahawks that flew around.
That's right.
But they cut things out from that. There's a CGI guy who turns almost into the alien in Prometheus, and they removed the CGI bit and had an actor do the actual shots instead. And the CGI one looked a lot better and worked a lot better in Prometheus. So there were mistakes made.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to make all the same mistakes again, or make new mistakes, or just fuck us over royally.
It remains to be seen. I'm kind of a bit like, we've been burnt before.
Yes, yeah. And maybe it was his brother who had all the genius ideas, really.
It could be.
Yeah. And then he jumped off a bridge.
Well,
he did.
So about the cast.
There's no denying the fact that he did.
Yeah. So yeah, let's shall we adventure into there now? And
why not?
Let's do that, and then we can see whether we're crying in our burgers afterwards.
Okay, all right then, cool. Well, we'll speak to the lovely people listening to this.
Yes.
After the film.
We certainly will.
Jolly good. Right, it's recording now. There we go.
There we go. We're back again.
Good. Right.
We've come from wherever they went. What was the planet's name?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Well, okay. Well, let's. We have just come out of Five Guys now.
Sorry, I've just come out of Five Guys. It's just that's.
Oh dear. Oh
man, let's have some.
It's getting hot in here, isn't it?
It is. It's warm. It's warm. There you go.
Right, we've just seen Alien Covenant.
Yes.
First initial impressions on what you actually saw.
I really wasn't emotionally affected anyway. I was left confused, but the reason I was left confused was because of knowing things about the franchise, like where certain things come from originally.
Yep.
You see, and so this film has left me a bit confused as to where the alien actually does come from, because, and this is going to be spoilery, okay, what I'm saying.
Well, I think if they're going to be listening to a review of Alien Covenant,
of course,
they have to accept there are spoilers.
Yes, there are spoilers.
Rule 3,
yes.
Fuck those losers.
Fuck those losers.
Or screw those losers.
They can always press stop.
Yeah.
So it's the end of the film that leaves me confused. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If David created the alien, right? Because that's what he did. He created the alien. He did the genetic thing on it. How the fuck does he get onto LV-426 on one of the creators' ships? Because they're all on there, and it crashed in the original Alien film. They find one of them. So, what the fuck?
In the lore of Alien,
yeah,
that ship, the Juggernaut,
yeah,
that was crashed on LV-426, is already there. It should already be there.
Right. So again, how the fuck does the alien,
yeah,
in its present form, in that form that they finish it off with the eggs and everything, how does it get on board that ship? It doesn't make sense. Ridley Scott has fucking screwed his own fucking continuity.
Yeah.
It kills it stone dead.
Was it Dallas in Alien turned around and said it looked like it'd been there for hundreds and hundreds of years?
But again, it's like,
so
I mean,
unless he's just going to wrap that up and say, no, it wasn't. He could do that.
Do you think he's the President Trump of filmmaking?
I think he may be.
No,
like that.
I didn't say that at all. Yeah, you did, Ridley. I've seen the film 85 times, mate.
News.
No.
Fake
I'm going to make more films. They're going to be fabulous. They're going to be great. It's going to be the best films ever.
Oh, okay.
That's Ridley Scott. That's how he talks now.
Right.
He talks like Donald Trump.
Well, okay. My initial impressions of it, I really like the first act.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that first
really
act
good.
at all.
I feel, after that, I don't give a shit. I really don't care. I feel he was making a film of a collection of scenes. If you take the scenes individually, they're all really, really good. But once you combine them into a film collectively, they don't really work. Imagine an album.
Yes.
And you've got some really, really good songs.
Yep.
But when you put that all together, it doesn't flow like a really good album.
No, because a really good album should tell a story. Really,
Yeah.
It's that the songs that follow on from one another should be logical. They should be. They should follow a pattern. The Kinks were very good at doing that. They were good storytellers. So, yeah, if the tracks are all disjointed and they don't feel like they should sit together,
yeah,
the order can sometimes be very, very important as well.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. But I really like the first act. I like the viciousness of the film, because it does get vicious at certain points.
Yes.
I like that. I like the sounds of these new aliens that we have. They're apparently called neomorphs.
Are they?
Yeah, they didn't
okay.
mention it in the film.
No.
I think someone's come up with that name.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's a canon name or not. But for this instance, I'm going to call them the neomorphs.
Right, okay.
The white ones.
Yeah.
I
The
like,
White Walkers.
Yeah. I like them.
Yeah.
There's the David-alien relationship I don't get. It doesn't flow with me at all.
Well, that's something else as well, right? This doesn't make sense about the evolution of the alien, right?
Yeah.
He's going on about making it perfect. Well, he's taken a step back by having the egg and the facehugger, right?
Right.
Because the perfect delivery system was on that planet.
Yeah.
Right? It was the spores coming out of the thing. That is great. You don't see that coming.
But David was after the alien itself, the black alien.
But it's like he changed the delivery system, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like you actually dumbed down the delivery system. The delivery system you had was perfect. That whole thing of the spores, the living creature comes along, steps on the spore or the actual casing. It fires out spores. They don't see it. Fly in. Does the sort of nanobot thing. Goes in.
It was like nanobots, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was like that. But it's sort of like this thing that coalesces together and just flies towards the target and finds the nearest orifice and goes in and just embeds itself in the creature. That is great.
Yeah, I can dig that.
So basically he dumbed down the delivery system.
Yeah.
So I don't get that either. This is all... I don't think they've really thought about... they haven't really thought about the design of the creature. If I was designing this scene for the first time, I'd have the neomorphs coming out of the eggs, and then the ultimate killing machine, the ultimate alien at the end of it, being the spores, because that makes sense. Because both the delivery system and the creature that results in that are more efficient.
Yeah.
You know, so these spores can sit around for hundreds of years. Living creature goes near it, disturbs it, bang, straight in.
Yeah.
And they don't see it coming.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, you feel like you've just been spaffed in the face.
Yeah. There you go.
One of them was spaffed
I've got
in the face.
I've got an itchy ear.
Yeah. Okay. What did you think of the aliens themselves in this?
What, the neomorphs?
Yeah, the neomorphs.
Um,
Because one of them's dispatched quite quickly.
No, there were two.
But one of them is dispatched quite quickly, though, isn't it?
I wouldn't say quite quickly. It takes a few shots to put it down, and then it goes. And remember, there were two of them out on that battlefield.
Yeah.
Right? And they both escaped, so it could be one's taken more damage. This is why it's gone down in less shots this time, because it's the one that got shot before, and it's not. You know, it can't take any more damage than it did.
Yeah.
What was I... There was something else that came back to me as well about this. Because, I mean, I did get... Up until the point when he kind of did the blanket explanation of, oh, she fixed me. It's like, well, if she died, how did he get a body back again? You know, what... When I saw him with long hair, and it's like, are you going to tell me that he's, like, you know, fucking the head has come along, ripped off her, like, most of her, the inside of her head, and inserted itself in her head, and that's how he can grow hair? Or because I didn't think they could, being synthetic.
This is explained in one of the little featurettes that was already stuck out there.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right?
You shouldn't need to see
Fuck
a featurette,
featurettes, right? No bollocks, right? I think Lee makes a very good point, right? If you don't see it in that film, it never happened. You shouldn't have to read a book to find out about this, right? This sort of stuff should be in the film.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of slip the explanation in there somewhere, and you don't have to be overbearing about it, but you can subtly put it in there. There are ways of doing it, but don't put it into some fucking internet film that I don't know about.
Well, it was... David did mention it, that Shaw put him back together again.
He did. She did. But I've got to ask the question, with what?
Yeah.
There's nothing on there. They've gone on board this ship. There's no human technology on there. It's a totally alien craft. Mm-hmm. What the fuck did she use to put him back together again with?
I'm confused with David. I'm not too sure if it's the extended version of Prometheus where she kicks his body down and somehow puts him back onto the ship, on the ship that takes off.
The body's not on the ship. She carries the head on board the Juggernaut, and then they take off.
Yeah, I think there's a deleted scene where you see her kick the body off and take it with her. But that's that's not part of the canon.
It's not part of the thing. If it's not in the final film, it didn't fucking happen.
I may be remembering that incorrectly though.
Yeah, if you're seeing the film straight off without having to learn all about the deleted scenes and stuff, then it doesn't count.
Yeah,
you can't rely on people having to go searching on the internet. Why should anybody have to put that much investment into having a good story told? You should be able to tell it out on screen. There are plenty of films out there that are really, really good that don't need that. The first Alien didn't need you to go searching the internet, which didn't exist at the time, but you didn't need to go into a library and fucking well find 15,000 books to explain any one bit in that film. It was all there on screen. It was nice and simple, straightforward, got to the point.
Yeah.
So basically, if you have to go on the internet, if nothing out there is explained to me that I need to watch this one film, and that'll explain everything. To me, that's like Microsoft releasing a game, then releasing a 50 gig patch for it. It's just. Yeah. No, you should be. This thing should be fully formed when you fucking release it. Right, fine, various tweaks, but
I've just realised there was a scene in the trailers that was completely not in that movie.
Which bit was that?
You know when the alien is jumping, it's in a red corridor.
Yeah. Lots
of red lights going off everywhere, and it's jumping between the sides and jumps at the screen.
Right, okay.
That wasn't even in the film, was it?
There's a lot of companies that do this. They put in stuff into the trailers that are not in the film. I think it's a really bad...
I fucking hate that.
It's fucking cheeky.
Yeah.
You know? There's plenty of films that I've seen where I remember certain things in the trailer, and they're not there.
They've done it again.
They've done it again. Yeah. So it's that false advertising. I think they should be done for it, personally.
Yeah.
Because you're giving people a false impression of what a film is about.
Yeah.
It's like when they released the trailer for Suicide Squad. Most people thought that the Joker was going to be in it. All right, it's a very moot point about the Joker being in it because I don't know how much that would have improved the film. Going on,
not,
personally for myself, Jared Leto's performance was possibly the worst Joker I've ever seen.
Right.
And I'm including Cesar Romero in that as well.
And his moustache.
And his white, his powdered out moustache. Even Cesar Romero got the fucking point of the Joker, and he didn't look like a big comic book fan, but fuck,
Yeah.
So yeah.
So,
I'm more thinking about this. More I'm thinking about this film, the more it's kind of like, hold on a fucking moment.
I'm glad we had that little sit down and just to stew on it because we left the cinema and we decided we were starving, so we went and got some food.
Yep.
Sat down and we didn't speak about this, so this is us speaking about it for the very first time.
Exactly. We let the brain work this out in the background.
And okay, right. David making the alien.
There is no.
Don't. No. It doesn't fucking work for me. Do you know what would work for me?
Yeah.
If it was the creature in Alien is very biomechanical.
Yes.
Now, if you got a biomechanical from fucking around with synthetics and organisms and it cross-pollinated and works that way, I could really go with that. But they're not. It doesn't seem to be going down that route. He's created this egg. It's the chicken and egg theory again, isn't it?
Yeah. Again,
where did this egg come from?
It doesn't make sense.
No.
You can't have him create the alien creature and then, like in Alien, have it appear for the first time on that ship that's totally unconnected to this one that's in Covenant, right? Because he takes off on the Covenant. He doesn't go and find another Juggernaut. He doesn't go and get the original Juggernaut. Unless that is you're telling me that the actual planet that they did turn up on gets classed as LV-426 later on. Is that what you're saying? But then I'm making I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be assuming. I should know this from the information the film tells me.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
There is speculation that the Covenant has 2,000 bodies or souls on that.
Well, there is.
And there was thousands of eggs underneath or inside the Juggernaut on LV-426.
But, so, what you're saying is...
Ridley needs to get from this film to Alien.
Yeah, he does.
He needs to join that. And I think he's going to try and do it within 2 movies.
So, what I don't... this is the thing that gets me. You've gone to a creator's home planet, right? If you're going to get a Juggernaut, that's where you get it from. Why not go find the Juggernaut? I mean, they had more... It's like in Prometheus when they find all those things together, you know, the bases.
Yeah.
And they find all the temples and everything, right? The home world is going to have ships on it. So... get the ships, sabotage the Prometheus, and get them to come and
It's really disjointed.
Doesn't make sense. If you turn around to me and say, or if Ridley Scott comes out and publicly says this is a reboot of the Alien franchise, fair enough. You know, you can do what you like with it then. But if you're telling me that this is a prequel to what we've already seen, it don't make sense, mate.
Yeah. What about the very first chestburster? See, they fuck around with certain things, and they fuck around with the timeline on how the alien comes about.
But again, it's incredibly efficient. Well, as you say, no, actually, yeah. Let's have a look at the facehugger on the chestburster, right? I'm pretty sure that Kane is in the stasis or wherever he's with the thing on his face for a whole day.
Yeah.
Whereas this happens within about an hour.
Well,
the chestburster suddenly kind of like... And that's another thing as well, that fucking chestburster. Fuck off. Fuck off. What? Oh, look, I shall call him Mini-Me. I was waiting for Michael Fassbender to just fucking do that. When a little diddy alien, oh, look, I'm a little model of the alien. Look. Fuck off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The one in Alien didn't do that. It didn't shed its skin there and then. It fucking got the fuck out of Dodge. It went, right, I'm out of here. See ya. I've got growing to do.
In Alien, you have Kane, and he's clearly incapacitated for a while.
Yeah.
Then it drops off of him for a little while.
It dies.
Then, it drops off, it dies, and then they're studying it. Then he wakes up.
Yep.
Then they have the dinner scene.
They have the dinner
So
scene.
there is periods of time.
Yeah.
And
They weren't there for more than a day. They weren't doing what they did in between Billy Crudup getting his face fucking attached to by the chestburster and them finding him on the floor. There wasn't a whole day there. Everybody was trying to get the ship was coming down, so it's not even an hour.
No,
right? The ship is coming. Oh man,
that time period. They keep fucking around with this time period. They need to write a time period out and stick to it.
I think somebody needs to do is somebody needs to sit Ridley Scott down with the original movie and say, just have a watch of this. I know you're getting old and your memory's probably going, but have a sit and watch of this, and then look at what you've written and put out on screen, and then sit there and think of what you've done, right? And you're not leaving and getting your tea until I'm satisfied you know what you've done.
With the chestburster coming out as well.
Yeah. Or the backburster.
Oh, okay.
See, that's another thing as well. That again, it goes in and it's just like. That was good. I liked the fact that it just came out of anywhere. It's
used the body as a host to create that alien. I've got no problems at all with that. What I would have liked to have seen of it become part of that spine on his back. I think it just burst out of his back. It didn't seem like it was part of his spine. I would have liked that, because then it would have incorporated him into that alien. But what we got was people slipping up on blood all the time, shooting stuff.
Oh, God, right, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about it.
Whoop!
So let me get this straight. You've got, you're part of the crew of a deep space mission to start a colony on another planet, right? You would think maybe 1 or 2 psych evaluation tests might have been run before somebody's put on board that ship. And what I mean to say is, how do you handle stress?
Yeah.
Right? What if you go to this planet and you encounter something along the way, right? Let's, imagine your ship gets... You would think everybody would have to go through that scenario.
Yeah.
Right? So they could find out who's going to shit themselves and blow their own fucking ship up.
Yeah.
Right? With a shotgun. Willy-nilly.
At high explosives that was
Exactly.
blatantly shown in front of your face.
Exactly. Or how about, right, and this is just, this is just, a suggestion, maybe sealing the fucking bulkheads. How about that on your way through, right? That should be your number one concern. Finding the fucking control panel and going, seal bulkheads.
Yep.
And that's it, and just sealing everything, right? Lock it all in.
Mm-hmm.
And then get off the ship and stand outside and wait.
Yeah.
Wait for the rest of the fucking crew to get back.
Yep. I totally agree, yeah.
Yeah. Or even lock the fucking ship down. Get out of the ship, shut the door and lock the ship.
That person turning around and saying, I can't let you out of that room because of quarantine.
Because
even though that woman had blood spurted all over her face.
I can't let you go because in about half an hour's time something's going to burst out of his back.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight, okay? You're just like, no, you're not going to let them out, even though, as you say, you're covered in blood, and there's about 10 minutes before this fucking thing appears, right? It's not appeared yet. Bloke's moving around quite a bit. Also, don't go up and hug someone who's literally fucking recreating a scene from the fucking Exorcist, right?
Yeah,
What the fuck was that all about? He didn't look like he was fucking compos mentis anyway, so your hug is going to do fuck all. Right?
All you need is hug.
All you need is hug. It's going to do fuck all.
Oh, man. But the scene with... Once the backburster is out on the floor...
Yeah.
And it goes at that other lady on the floor.
Big metal chair behind you, pick that up and fucking just squish it with it, right? Just do it. Don't wait to find out whether it's friendly or not, just fucking do it.
But I like the way it attacks that woman. It's vicious, it's quick and unrelentless.
Yeah, that.
I like that.
It was quick, exactly. Right?
Yeah, that's cool. The lady slipping over on blood, though. She walked in with the shotgun.
Fucking hellfire.
And then cracks her ankle in the door. Deary me. That's fucking dumb.
It is dumb.
But, saying that, it's not the worst Alien movie.
It's not the... There are still interesting things about it. It's the technology I was more interested in. Things like the suits they were on when they were trying to repair the sails. Mm-hmm. That I like that. Those things I like. The gloves they were wearing with the big fingers on it, and that looked really good.
Right.
I like that. And the readouts they've got inside the space helmets. That was really good. And then again, let's just take a look at the technology, shall we? This is supposed to be before Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like all these fucking holographic readouts and shit.
But they did have screens which were in cases. So you couldn't tell whether they were a flat screen or just a shield of glass with a screen projected on it. You know, like the Prometheus, it's far too futuristic to be in the same context as Alien. But this felt a bit more grounded with that because you had the screens and they were a little bit chunkier.
Yeah, but then they go and spoil it all by having holographic readouts.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well done. Well done on the continuity there. Oh, just give me a golf clap. Well done.
Yeah. The big Alien.
Big Alien standard, well, actually, It was more insect-like than the original one. The way it went down on it kind of, the bottom lowered, and it's the way the legs position themselves when it's on all fours.
Yeah.
You know.
Very like a dog.
But when it crouched down on all fours, it looked like some sort of insect when it did that.
I thought it was really cheap the way they got rid of it. I really fucking hated that. Really fucking hated it.
I like the fact that she got it into the cab.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that the door shut on it, but... Yeah, how did she know? How did she know that the spikes were just about to hit? She was facing forward. Oh, do you know what? I'm just... They're stupid in this film, right? There was something I read. Whereas in The Martian, right? In The Martian, Matt Damon sciences the shit out of the situation to resolve it. Mm-hmm. These people stupid the shit out of the situation and all die.
Okay, give me an example of the stupid.
Well, the stupid. Do. Okay, hugging the
okay, yeah,
the thing,
yeah.
Right? Grabbing a shotgun and just firing willy-nilly in a cargo hold with fuel canisters in it.
Yep.
Right? This is it.
Yep, okay, yeah, got that.
You know? Not sealing the bulkheads.
But they did seal the bulkheads in the very last act.
I'm on an alien planet. I've got open wounds on my arm. So what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to wash them in water that I've not tested yet.
Yeah. Okay. On a positive note, maybe, Michael Fassbender.
I liked him better as Walter.
Yep.
I liked him a lot better as Walter.
Is he the first actor to ever kiss himself in a film?
I'm sure there's some speciality films where actors have kissed themselves, if you know what I mean. Some quite well-endowed actors.
We've all tried,
yeah. I had to stop because my toenails were flaking the varnish on my head. Fucking rest. No. Oh, and those lines as well, the double entendres.
Oh, fuck off, man.
You put your finger over the holes, and
you blow my finger.
I'll do the fingering. The fuck? Everybody laughed.
Yeah.
Everybody laughed when that line was spoken.
What was that about?
That was the flute. He was playing the flute
know,
on the
but why?
fucking the recorder.
Why does he have to come up with this shit?
I don't know. Normally, I think there was a pretty advanced lesson. Normally, you know, people get Frere Jacques to play. But no, he went straight on to fucking Wagner's. What is it? The Gods Enter Valhalla.
But someone wrote that down in a script.
Yep. And they didn't burst out laughing once they written it.
People went, hang on, you do know this is an alien movie. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're going to go with it. So we're going to put, you blow, I'll do the fingering in this film.
Are we going to do it totally straight-faced as well?
And then Ridley Scott signed off on it.
Yep. Ridley Scott just said, fuck it.
Oh, fucking hell. I liked the two opposing synthetics.
Yeah.
I like David from Prometheus anyway, even though he did seem a bit up his own arse. He seems up his own arse in this one as well. I really like Walter in this.
Yeah, Walter was good. Walter was a good character. I liked him. He just the whole thing of sort of like when I can't remember her name, the female lead, when she loses her husband. She loses fucking, James Franco. James Franco! There's him doing his Sean Connery Prince of Thieves moment, right, okay?
That was even shorter.
Indeed, you know?
Wow.
How much money did you get for that, James? Now I understand what that comment was about how big do you think James Franco's conservatory is.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, he didn't even get
the featurette was longer than him actually being in the movie.
Him talking about how he got to be in the movie was longer than him being in the movie.
Yeah. Flipping hell.
In fact, the name James Franco is longer than the lines he actually got in that film. So, if he just stood there and went, James Franco! There you go.
Wow. I'd totally forgotten all about him, and yet he's done within 30 seconds?
He is. He's done within 30 seconds. Man.
This... should we wrap it up? Overall impressions now that we've spoken a little bit about it?
Now I'm sitting there thinking about it.
There's so much to go through on it, I feel. I like the first act. I think that's solid.
Yeah.
I like Walter. I think he's a very good character.
I like the fact that they didn't let Danny... what's the fucking actor's name? Danny Thingy... Geezer with a cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
Him. I'm glad they didn't let him make it into some sort of comedy roller coaster type thing. And they
It was all right.
He reeled it in most of the time.
Yeah.
With that. So there's that. I like the design of the Covenant. I like the look of it.
Yep. Very good.
And the detail that I had in that was great. I did like the deep space shots that they showed as well, which was very much in keeping with Alien. Mm-hmm. Like when they showed the little, what is actually a really big ship, but they show it in a tiny fashion compared to the rest of the planet, how small it is in the grand scheme of things. I'm just trying to think of anything else. No.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it?
It is.
That's what she said.
I'm sure there's something I really, really liked about it.
I'm really struggling now.
So am I.
I think I would definitely watch it again because I think there's interesting parts to it.
Yeah.
There's an interesting theme that runs through it. I know it's cheesy, but I kind of like the twiddly moustache. Oh, you're not Walter, you're David, which was really telegraphed for us anyway.
Yep.
That was too easy, but I like the idea of him having control of all of that. And then doing the thing from Airplane with the eggs. Just
exactly. It's like they all will perform a magic trick. It's like with the magician pool. Yeah, exactly. They do the eggs
and then crack one, a little bird flies off.
Exactly. But it's still a little face hugger.
Yeah, I didn't like that. The drawer that he opened up to put the embryos in, I think that was the same drawer that Walter had taken a bad embryo out of.
Something like that.
But that wasn't missing in that time round. Continuity.
No, it was. There was a space.
I was looking for it. I couldn't see it.
It's the only bit. Oh man, just.
What? Okay, one thing that I didn't like when I was all up for this movie, and then I saw a little thing with Fassbender on the Graham Norton show. Now I didn't watch the actual show, but I've seen the clip that they showed, and it was the alien walking around on the cameras, supposedly Walter looking at the alien walking around the corridors, and then it face eats the screen. I don't like that these aliens understand the technology that they're involved in, or they find that their situation that they're in, they know that that's a camera. They know that is transmitting. I don't like that.
This is a thing, again, where the alien's concerned, and from what I believe, they can't see. Right? What they do is they actually go on sound and vibration and stuff. They're like a shark, right? They can pick that sort of stuff up, but they can't actually see. So, we get the predator vision, we get the alien vision. That to me didn't make sense because, from what I know, even in the video games, they go on about the alien going on pheromones and doing that kind of thing. I don't think it can see in those either. So, yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that. That really put me off. I fucking hate that.
Yep.
So where would you rank it on the films?
Well, I'd still rank it above Prometheus.
Yep.
But it's way down the list on Alien films.
Is it above Resurrection?
Is it above Resurrection? I don't know, because I don't think I've watched Resurrection in a while.
Right.
Did we do it for the Black Dog? I can't figure remember.
Yeah.
But I don't remember Resurrection making me feel this, mad about something. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to watch Resurrection. You're going to go, right, okay.
No. Don't go down that
I
road.
get it.
Okay, for me, it's on par with Alien 3.
Yeah?
Yeah. I do like Alien 3. This, I feel I might get more of it when I watch it again and again, but you have to really understand that it's just a stupid film. It's not a very good Alien film. It's not Alien. It's not Aliens. It hasn't got that tension. It hasn't got that real drama. It's just vicious, which I like, but it's, I suppose, stupid people doing stupid things again, isn't it?
Yeah. I think what doesn't help is when they advertise this film, they put all the money shots in the adverts.
Yeah.
Like the bit with the couple in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. And it was really dark as well. Really dark at certain points.
Yeah, it actually hurt my eyes when the bright lights came up on screen. I'm like, wow! Ouch!
Or when that idiot next to me was opening his phone.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, just so that, the folks at home know this. There was a guy sat next to me and Elton who kept looking at his phone. And Elton leant across next to him. And would you like to tell the ladies and gentlemen the exact, I think it was 3 words. Was it? There were 4 words.
Maybe 4 words.
4 words you said to them. I think, go on, say it.
I leant over to this gentleman, and he had his phone on, and I whispered in his shoulder.
Oh, 5 words.
Turn your fucking phone off.
And that was it. And he just, none of this, excuse me, it was just, turn your fucking phone off.
That was it.
Yeah.
And guess what? The phone went off.
That was it. He never came out again.
The phone didn't come on, did it?
No.
So...
I must admit, looking at the guy afterwards, he didn't look like exactly like an MMA cage fighting
No,
talent.
he didn't.
You
No.
know, this was it. It was kind of like, you tell him to shut the fuck up, he's going to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know.
Hang on, no, you could build it up a bit. You know, this dude was built like
he was built like a brick shit house.
Yeah,
I'll
there
tell
you
you.
go. Thank you.
Yeah, he was an MMA cage fighter. Ignore what I said before. I hit my head.
Yeah. Okay, well, should we wrap it up then?
Let's wrap it up. Come on.
Okay, right. I want to go home. So
Yes.
there's our sort of review for Alien Covenant. God help us. And there's going to be 2 more as well. Oh.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, go see it if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, nor do I.
Say goodbye, Darren.
Goodbye, Darren.
Oh, bollocks to it.